Do the dramatic fucking sigh as I sit down. Hello. How are you all? I hope you're well. Yeah, no, it's weird sitting down to do this, especially when it's not streaming, especially with the fucking YouTube video. How are you all? I hope you're all well. It has been a while, to say the least. Yeah, my 2-week break, let me just check my watch, has been a little more than 2 weeks, as you can tell. So far, you know, I just said it's been going on and on, I've been meaning to for a long time, but I said I would sit down and do a bit of an update video. So, where the hell have I been? I have been just around. I haven't really been away or like overly busy since I stopped streaming, like since the end of May, which is fucking crazy. Like the time went by so fast. Yeah, I just really was just around all summer. I just kind of had the time to do things and just doing things like nights out and meeting people and, you know, all that kind of normal summer stuff. I was working over the summer. I've been, you know, in the same place I was before I stopped in the shop. I just was working over there over the summer, a few days a week, nothing major. But that's what I've been doing. You know, like I've been just living, you know, nothing really more to it than that. The end of the streaming was very abrupt. I think maybe an explanation should be given, you know. Yeah, so when I stopped, I had intended for it to be only a short time. I can't remember, I don't know, did I say 2 weeks at the time? Or how long had I planned on stopping for? But I had intended to regularly stream over the summer. I had plans to stream. I had ideas of things to do. But, right, so look, coming up to the end of the school year in May, I don't know, just, it was lockdown, and I don't think anybody was too thrilled in lockdown, and May just wasn't really enjoying myself, you could say. So I don't know, like the summer was coming, and I never disliked streaming, but it kind of was getting to the stage. I was like, Jesus, like I had myself tied, like just from my own. I committed myself to streaming nightly, and as time went on, and especially toward the end, it kind of felt like I had to, and I was missing out on things from streaming that I couldn't do otherwise. Like you know, even like I couldn't hop on for a game with friends because at nighttime, because my nights are given to that, and even during the day I couldn't hop on with friends because I didn't want to be fucking going on during the day and going on at nighttime as well. A long time, you know, you get the idea. When lockdown was on, I think like just fucking games like Warzone, whatever the hell it might be, was the way a lot of people kept in contact with friends, and I kind of toward the end I was really kind of feeling like I was missing out on that, to be honest. So that was a major part of why I stopped. Like it's kind of like Groundhog Day. Things were just starting to feel a bit like that every day was like fucking the exact same. Around the end of May, very shortly around when I stopped streaming, I kind of had a bit of a wake up. I don't know what you'd call it. I was like, oh shit, like this is Groundhog Day. I am Bill Murray, and that was kind of the realization. So yeah, I took the break with the intention of going back, but obviously here we are, the 1st of September. I didn't. I did stream a few times, but like very rarely. I don't today. I think it's been about a month. I can check that. I'll maybe put it up on screen. This is being edited on iMovie, so forgive the fucking quality, which I'm expecting to be bad, but I'm sure at this stage I have some generic lo-fi hip-hop TikTok music playing, or something similar anyway. But like I had intended to go back streaming, but I didn't, because very quickly after I stopped, I kind of was like, how the hell had I done that nightly? I don't know. I had kind of gotten into just such a routine, and kind of it was like you couldn't. I don't know. I just needed a change. I needed to get myself out of it, and over the summer, I do feel like I've kind of gotten out of the lockdown mentality, which is needed. So a bit of news with me, like what have I done over the summer? I was in Manchester. I mean, if you're in the Discord, you might have seen that. I was in Manchester for a couple of days last week, and just a few things. I'm planning to go up to Belfast in a couple of weeks' time. Mightn't happen, but as of now, that's a plan. Hopefully meet up with some people up there. Maybe. That's on the agenda. But importantly, the main thing, kind of the big change that's in my life at the minute, I am not going back to college this year. I have decided. Some of you might have known at the time that I was in college last year doing business. Didn't love it, to say the least. Found the Zoom classes very hard. Didn't love them. Didn't like them. I hated it. And there's the debating over the summer of whether or not to go back, and I decided no, I'm not. So when that decision was made, the question was, well, if you're not going to college, what the hell are you going to do? So that has been decided as well. Pretty major change. I have relations in Canada, in Vancouver, and they run a lighting company, like Christmas lights, installation, all that. And they have offered me a job over there for maximum of 6 months, starting soon. So I'm going to Canada for a while, at least a while, and I'll be living over there and working over there until I decide to come home, or until the job is done, whichever comes first, I suppose, you know. So that's pretty big. I'm going over with a friend, Sean, for those who know him and haven't heard. Me and Sean are going over to Canada as soon as our visas are sorted, it seems. It's all been decided in the past like couple of days. So that'll be me off in Australia, off abroad, for the time being. As far as the channel goes, I don't intend for the next little while to stream. I did find that I enjoyed not having to stream and having the time to do what I want with my nights and not have to feel guilty about missing nights, because that had kind of been the case. If I ever missed a night, I felt bad and felt like I was, you know, I kind of had gotten a bit fucking, like everything revolved around it because I was doing it so much. It was like the one bit of routine I had that, you know what I mean, you understand. Now, when I go to Canada, maybe I'll do it, like, because I may want to pass time over there that I'm a bit familiar with. You know, like I might take it up now. I don't think it'll ever be what it was. I don't think it'll ever go back to being nightly. I don't see that happening. Now in Canada, I might do it like every so often, just kind of, you know, if I'm wanting to hear from people, maybe just go live for a couple hours and just see how everyone is and go off again. But for now, at least until October, I don't intend to stream. Now, while it lasted, it was brilliant. I loved it, and I have to say now, and I should have made this, you know, sat down and said this a long time ago. But thank everybody, like thank you all for your time and everything else that everyone has given me over the about 13 months of streaming. Like, you know, I remember back in April 2020, the world was on fire, you know, and I really don't know, like it kind of was just a bit of a random decision I made to start, and it ended up being massive. Myself and Paddy, Padster XBL, as some of you may know him, started streaming roughly at the same time, and it kind of was something that we were in together, and you know, it was a great distraction, maybe too good of a distraction as time went on into college, but it was a great distraction, probably needed at the time. Gave me something to focus on, which I loved, and I really got into it. Like we did great things, you know, and I was so happy with how the channel went for the amount of time that it did go on. You know, like toward the end, like you know, the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, that like I'll always remember that was like so much fun, and I hope anyone involved and anyone who watched it enjoyed it. You know, they were great. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, there's a video on the channel of one of them, and you know, by the end of it, there was the fundraiser that we did for the Irish Cancer Society, and we raised, I think it was like just short of €800 in one stream. Phenomenal for such a small channel that we were. And like, again, thank you all for any help that was given, even time, anything, everything that was given with that. Thank you, because it was a great success, and I'm proud that we did that. Besides that, there was the kind of what I would imagine as the maybe not a swan song, because I don't really know what that means, but it kind of felt a bit like a finale anyway. You know, and everything after felt a bit like an epilogue. The 12-hour stream in April gone by, 2021, obviously, for the year anniversary of the channel. That was fucking major, and that was like probably my favorite single stream. 12 hours sitting in this chair, talking shite, playing games, and having people there for the full length. I never thought it'd get to the stage now like that would have been possible. For that to have been so as successful as it was, it really was like community day where everybody, it seemed, came by and said hello, or so many people did anyway. It just felt kind of special, do you know what I mean? 12 hours for 12 months and all that fucking gimmicky thing, but really it did feel special. And again, thank you all for making that the success that it was. And not only that stream, but every stream other, keeping me company in the nights here, playing, what did we play? Everything, Mario Maker, Dead by Daylight, GTA, whatever it was. The story games that we got into, the shit talking that went on over multiplayer games like Warzone, everything. Thank you. So I suppose that's it. That's the video. That's where I'll be at. That's what my story is for now. Now, I don't think it's the end of CloggerTTV. I'm sure it's not. But for now, it's on hold, on pause. It has been for a while, and I should have said. But that's the story. I do hope to see you soon, and I hope everybody is doing well and is happy and is getting out of lockdown and their lives going back to normal. You know, so good luck to everybody. And for the last time, thanks a million for everything. You're all legends. All right. Goodbye.